Everyone, this is Just12 here, and today we'll be doing a Garry's Mod video today, another one. The last video I did, which was another Garry's Mod TARDIS video, was back in, I believe, 2024, or maybe still this year. I would have to look, but I have been on a long break from uploading because I'm a college student and I've been taking some classes. But now it's all done, and now I'm back recording content again. So apparently FuzzyLeo, who I've reviewed some of his mods, or TARDIS mods, he came out with a recent upload, which is this one here. So basically from the description that I saw, the exterior was basically what the TARDIS looks like by memory, if he did not look at any photos, just like by memory actually modeled the TARDIS. And I think he memorized it pretty well. You can definitely see it has more of like a 11th Doctor look to it in terms of like the color and the windows. I think like the shape from looking at it like in the front here has more like a 1980s shape on the police box. And the interior, according to him, which we'll get to in a bit. So get ready for this new TARDIS mod. Okay, so we're back, and no clipping. So here is the exterior of the box. And there is actually different features to it. So if we hover over, you have different skins. We have skin 0, which is this one here, and then skin 1. And the windows are obviously turned off, or the light on the windows are turned off. Skin 0 has the windows lit up. So now we're going to go ahead and step inside. So obviously the inside we have this Victorian, or almost like a dungeon kind of design. You have this lamp posts over here. You also have a grandfather clock, along with some shelves. You also have another room here that we'll get to in a second. But I think the main thing that everyone wants to see is the console room. And it does look familiar to some of you because for those that watched the Doctor Who TV movie, you will recognize this as the 8th Doctor's TARDIS console. So from what I can tell, it looks like a bigger version of the 1980s TARDIS design, because that version in the classic series of Doctor Who, the floor is just a hexagon floor shape, and the walls just repeats. There's like the space is kind of like very small from what I can see, but this one you can tell it's a lot wider, and you have like more space to move around in. You have these nice gothic elements. You have these stained glass windows. These like periwinkle, magenta, blue, purplish color to it. You also have some shelves that I think, hopefully, let's see if I can use a skull as an example. Fits pretty well. And yeah, there's some other shelves here. Some other shelves here. Oh, and there's this one I actually did not notice before. So this is actually the dematerialization circuit that the Third Doctor gets from the Three Doctors episode. That brings back the Second Doctor, played by Patrick Troughton. So yeah, it is actually a nice feature that FuzzyLeo added. A nice nod to those episodes. We we also want to better look at the console as well, the TV movie console. Some of the details in it as well also reference the TV movie, as well as some the classic series as well. So you have like this section here. It has a very like 1980s retro feel to it. You have these different panels. Here's sections of panels, the control room. You have these different buttons and switches. This one turns off the power. Then we turn it back on. You can also see on the top left corner, there's actually a shield bar. So whenever the TARDIS power switch off, the shield goes down with it. So right now we're just going to go ahead and find the flight switch. And hopefully, oh, the manual, actually no, manual flight control, which is this one here. Now we're going to the sound that it makes, it clearly, it looks like it's malfunctioning. So yeah, a very new sound. Yeah, it feels kind of off a little bit, but yeah, so it just landed in a blue planet. Not sure if this reminds you of any episode from the classic series, potentially. Oh, it's kind of hard to control the TARDIS here. We also have these like rocks floating. I think these are called like the meteorites. And so yeah. And so let's see when it land up in this like planet over here. So we're back in the console. Now we're gonna show you, or I'm gonna show you this area here. So when we open these doors, you lead inside the hallways, and you are presented with the hallways from the 1980s TARDIS. You also have a door that leads into this small room. You also have another room over here that's supposed to be the Eye of Harmony. Now this mod is actually a work in progress, so not everything is completed. So I think it's a good thing because obviously Fuzzy, I think maybe there might be some stuff that Fuzzy missed potentially, and I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to be the Eye of Harmony or not. It could be another room. But the fact that you have the 8th Doctor's console as like the main console design for this TARDIS, maybe I guess it's Fuzzy's version, his version of like a different version of the TV movie TARDIS. But hopefully there's a reason why this door is here, for sure. And this side, there's more hallways, but it's obviously protected, so there's like a barrier here, an invisible barrier. So I guess that's it for that area. Close these doors. So yeah, these walls just repeats. You have the same shelf with the lamp posts. And of course, like in the TV movie as well, the ceiling here has a window that you can look up and see space. So you can see the different stars, the cosmos, galaxies, planets. Well, there's no planets, but you can definitely see like the stars. So, and you also got these like shadows being casted. I'm not sure how these shadows are being casted though. There is no like round thing on the here. But you can definitely tell it's the round things because of like the how circular the circle is. I'm sure a lot of people, when you install this TARDIS mod, which will be in the link in the description below as well, like this shot right here could be used as a thumbnail. Okay, so I just took one. Oh, and this kind of reminds me of the Master's TARDIS, because the Master's TARDIS in the classic series was a grandfather clock at one point, or a couple of times, so this is actually a pretty good render of the Master's TARDIS, I would say. So I think that's it for this TARDIS. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and so, but we also have a few other TARDISes, so let me pull out this one. And also this other one here. So this is inspired from the game LEGO Dimensions. And this is for the first and second Doctor's TARDIS. Now the interior is not exactly like the one in LEGO Dimensions because there's a very good reason behind it. We're gonna first start off with the first Doctor's TARDIS. Okay, so here is the first Doctor's TARDIS. And now we're just gonna take flight. Now it's the power. Now this time, when I spawn the TARDIS, it changes the filter of Garry's mod to black and white to make it like the 1960s. So we have this other planet here. And of course, we have the classic Doctor Who theme from the 60s. Now, I did do a video showcasing the actual first Doctor's TARDIS, or at least an accurate, perfectly accurate depiction of it on this channel. So make sure to watch that too. Now, this desk was actually from LEGO Dimensions. I don't believe it was in the show, and I don't think it was in this exact spot. Excuse me. But you do have some nice details that are from LEGO Dimensions, like you have this flower station, or display. You have this drawer here. I'm like 100% sure this was not in the show. It was not in this exact spot either. But you also have this, which was actually in Twice Upon a Time, I believe. Or something similar to it. And of course you have the chair. And this one you cannot sit on, unfortunately. Now this room these doors would lead into like the lounge area where you have like the couch and the chairs, but obviously in Lego Dimensions they did not have the budget to show that, so these doors are closed or locked. You also got that ceiling light, hexagon ceiling light. So we're gonna go ahead and open the doors. Oh, let me just. Okay. Oh, and now we have to bring back the second Doctor's TARDIS. And I believe it was. Sorry about that. So here's the second Doctor's TARDIS. Let's see if I can try to get in. There you go. Now this design is based on the one seen from the War Games. The War Games is obviously, it came back in color, so they actually have new scenes, including a regeneration scene at the end of the episode. So we're gonna go ahead and take flight, close the doors here. And just like the first Doctor's TARDIS, the filter is in black. So yeah, this interior is nothing special because since this is from back in the 60s, the budget for like designs was very limited. So this, you can clearly see, was used some of the elements from the first Doctor's TARDIS. So you can definitely see where it's coming from. These doors do not lead into anything, unfortunately. Now, the reason why the second Doctor's TARDIS seen in Lego Dimensions, they reused the first Doctor's TARDIS interior. So, the first and second Doctor's TARDIS is basically the same. They did not bother to like redesign it to something like this, or use any reference photos from the episodes. But I think this one, they did it justice because they did not reuse the first Doctor's TARDIS in this case, so which is good. So we're just gonna go ahead and open the doors. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And all those TARDIS mods will be in the link in the description below. And as always, take care.